Welcome everyone to another version of Redbacks TV. We're back. Daggy, how are you, mate?
Good, mate. Good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, very good. It's good to be back.
Yeah, long time away. Nearly 3 months since Christmas. We've been hectic. It's been a crazy time.
It's been crazy times. We haven't been MIA. We've been on the job, still working hard for the Redbacks, mate.
Yeah, I've been flat out, to be honest. It's been doing quite a bit, but I know the popular demand's brought us back. I've had non-stop requests for us to come back. So
mate,
at least one.
I'm not surprised.
Month.
Yeah.
I know William Lowe on Facebook. I don't know if he's real, but
he's one of our under 11s.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
He was excited.
I don't know if he's allowed to be on Facebook, but he's a massive fan.
Yeah, Alan Jones, Mick Carthy, all these blokes at Ollie Cooley, they've all hit us up. Where are we? So we're back.
Brilliant, mates. All right, well, let's get into it. Let's talk about what we've got to talk about. There's lots to catch up on, and we'll get in later to the highlights of, well, your highlights and my highlights of the season. So what's happening around the club? What's the news? What's some of the events that we've got coming up?
So our Prezzo nights are booked. They'll all be the same weekend, this season. Senior Prezzo will be the 30th of April.
Saturday night,
from 7 o'clock at Panthers in the Jamison Room. The junior presentation will be the next day from 3:15, same room, same place, same as last year, so the kids will get a bit of a hit at aquagolf for the big kids.
Yeah, for the big boys.
And downstairs in whatever it's called now.
Hitting on playtime.
Oh, hitting on playtime. Oh,
yeah,
is that Jack?
Yeah, that's it on those game machine videos, mate. So that'll be on again.
That's better responsibly.
Yeah, jump on the on our website and I'll see what times each session are. But you know, there's a 3:15 session, a 4 o'clock, and a 5:30 for the different age groups. So check that out there. And seniors,
so 7 o'clock
at Panthers as well. So we moved at Panthers.
Fantastic setting. It'll be a buffet again, but the setting is just a bit of a step up.
Yep.
Make it a bit classier. Should be a really good night. I'm looking forward to, from what I saw from the juniors last year.
Yeah, it was a massive.
What we can do with it, I think we can have a good night.
Yeah, perfect. So get your tickets.
Yes, tickets are $20 each for players, $50 for guests. You can either jump online, contact me direct, or catch me this weekend to fix us up. Thanks to the guys that are on there. We need to know pretty much the week after grand final to confirm numbers. So ASAP. See your captain or see me. Or jump onto our store, into the gpcricket.com store, and they're there.
Yeah, and that's important so we can cover your meal.
Yeah,
and obviously juniors, let's just turn up. And
if you're not on the list, you won't be coming.
Yeah, that's right.
There'll be a list too. We need to know. So that's it. It has been asked. Is a PJCA Premier presentation the Friday night?
The PJCA Premiership District Awards night is on the Friday the 6th of May. So it's the following. It's the week after.
Is that reps on there?
The reps is the 1st of April.
Oh, so there's nothing.
There's nothing, nothing on that else on that.
Few people were concerned.
Yeah. So that's the dates there for all of those people. So that's good news. Prezzos are ready to go. It's big events, lots of fun to be had. What else you got in your?
I've got. Well, first of all, we're hitting the finals next week. I'll quickly run through the senior finals. We've got 5 teams in, which is a fair effort. First grade at Duke's Oval, second grade were minor premiers, they'll be at Gemo 5. Fifth grade at Parker Street, they finished third. Sixth grade minor premiers at Kingsway. Eighth grade at Monfarville, they finished second. Tremendous effort. The other 4 teams that missed out within a win. They were all within a win, or a couple were within a point of making the top 4. Second grade unfortunately went from 2nd to 5th on the last round, so that's how close it was.
Which grade?
Ninth grade.
Ninth grade.
Yeah, we should have the way we played last week, but
I didn't play them.
Yeah, there's our first problem. But ninth grade, sorry, we're out unfortunately. Was his team, but they're out. Juniors, how are we looking this week?
But that's an amazing effort. 5 out of 9 teams.
5 out of 9 teams, and we'll come back to the next big news.
Fantastic. So juniors. Outstanding result, under 10s premiership winners in the first past the post competition, so that's amazing. We've already got our first title for the year in juniors, so congratulations to all our under 10s players and parents. Great year, well done Jungles, the coach, and Melinda the manager. They've done a fine job with those young boys. I know they have loads of fun and they play well as well, so that was great. In the under 11s, we've got a team that finished second, so they're in the finals at Monfarville. The under 12s, which is my team that I coach, Daggy, where we're playing at Kingsway number 2. And then we've got Darren McMillan's under 15s at Jamison Park and Jason Bradley's under 16s. Both at Gemma. And our two grades, the under 13s and 14s that missed out, guess what? I finished 5th as well. You know, the 1 or 2 wins outside of them.
And I think Cole's team actually beat Emu Plains second last round, who they hadn't beaten for 5 years. So I think if rain had interfered, they pretty much finished top 4. So.
Yeah, but unlucky they didn't make it this year, which is the first time since they've been playing cricket, most of these boys. So that's a bit disappointing, but they gave it a good shake. So again, great results from the club. So sort of 14 grades, and we've got about 19
isn't it? Yeah, so massive effort. Capped off by this morning I found out that the club was named club champions for the Nepean District Cricket Association, or the seniors. So that was I've had a bit of a spring in my step all day, but a great effort to be the biggest club. For those that don't know how it works, in short, it's every team counts towards it. So you really can't have a weak link because you're no good. It's then graded percentile upwards per grade.
And weighted.
Weighted up per grade. And to be named for the 4th time club champions with 9 teams is a great effort, and a credit to the club and the captains and the players and the guys that fill in and everyone coming through.
And a credit to the guy that sorted out
and
the teams
chief
at the start of the year, mate.
He's the people's champ. He's a genius, but he
was pretty confident at the start of the year that he had the teams right.
Did I clear it?
He's done well.
I said it'll be right, but a great effort. I was chuffed, and I won't be quiet about that because I was pretty happy with it. And juniors, I believe, were tied on it. Tied.
I'm not 100% sure. It's not official yet, but I've got a funny feeling that we actually tied on points for the juniors club championship. But unfortunately, I think the club we tied with had 2 minor premiers and we only had 1.
That's count back, is it?
And I think it goes on a count back. So we may have just missed out there.
Yeah.
I won't mention why. Jabba and his under 16s that lost to the team coming second last. That cost them the minor premiership. He's
not as super as I thought.
Yeah, but I haven't told him this yet before at all. But unlucky. But that's not official yet. But that's the funny feeling I've got when I've had a bit of a squiz.
Even in that, to win the seniors and tie in the juniors, you don't do much better, do you?
Yeah, that's pretty amazing effort. So well done to all our teams. What else we've got going on? Our under 10s we've mentioned, fantastic. Semi-finals, club championships.
Yep.
Meat raffles.
Meat raffles, yes.
That's the news. What a success.
Yeah, they've been outstanding. Big shout out to all the teams that have supported it.
Yes.
Nearly without fail. They've been there each and every week to help us drive this, raise money. And we've raised the best part of $5,000 which is already back in the club coffers, and which means this next couple of weeks into finals we'll have a bit of money to enjoy ourselves and kick back, and we're heading into Prezzo nights, and it opens up a few things, some exciting things for next year, particularly,
which will be revealed.
Is it secret?
Yeah, it's secret.
Oh, it's secret. I'll flash a quick spoiler up.
Maybe.
Just a little.
But yeah, just so that for people that don't know, we run raffles every Saturday night up at the Pioneer, particularly our junior teams that wouldn't be aware of this, but the senior teams take turns in running the raffles, and they've been very successful in this run, raising $300-400 a night, which has helped. We don't do any fundraising, so people are helping out of that.
And that's the point. We don't sell chocolates. We don't jump up and down for levies. We don't do anything like that. That's a great effort. A couple of guys quickly thank Danon, who's there every week to run it. David Ray's there to step in and shake people's wallets. Guys like Ernie that step in when people aren't there to sell.
And even some of our young juniors.
Our under 10s went up with mum and dad and ran it 2 rounds back, which was great to see. They actually probably raised the most money all year, so there might be less than that for our junior club.
That's it.
But fantastic. It's been really good. We'll do it again next year because it's been a success.
Fantastic. One other thing for the weekends, we'll have a bit of a Facebook post go up Saturday morning, and it'll be great to see teams putting up updates on how they're performing, and then into the afternoon the seniors, so that we can keep the club informed, and people that are interested get on Facebook. Mums and dads and players will be updating the scores, so you'll be able to follow how people's going if you don't get a chance to go along and Hero of the week?
Hero of the week. I was going to do Hero of the Year because it's our annual review. We hadn't discussed this, I only just remembered it.
The year's not over yet for some, mate.
Yeah, I know. Well,
someone could come in with a blinder.
All right, we might put that on ice. So
put that on ice. Right?
Put a pin in that. Hero of the week. Yeah. I've got one. Yeah, I've got one actually. You can go first.
My hero of the week has to be Hamish.
Hamish, okay. Yeah.
From the under-13s, knocked up his maiden century in the under-13s on the weekend, 103. Wasn't quite enough to get his team home, unfortunately, chasing 200 odd. They fell a little bit short, but outstanding effort from an excellent young cricketer.
Yeah, he's scored plenty of runs this year. So
plenty of runs this year, but a century is a fantastic effort. So well done, young fella.
Yeah.
Good job. Hero of the week from the Beaker.
My hero of the week. It's a bit delayed. Not a bit delayed at all. But in relation to something a few weeks ago, I'm going to give it to the judge, Darren McMillan. Darren, what a year he's had. He's joint rep premier.
President's Cup
under 15s. Joint premiers from the weekend, and from all witness reports, that was a bit dubious. He's the defending under 15s premier. Their team's finished second. They're going to be red hot for the finals, and he's captained the 6th grade into minor premiership.
And he also went away and took those under 15 boys to a carnival,
and they won that.
Lismore, and I think they won that as well.
They did win that. They did.
So he's done well, and he's been taking a few wickets.
And has taken a few wickets.
Yeah,
it's a big judge.
Can't hold a bat, but he can take a few wickets.
He can bowl.
And I did see a video of him pointing and putting a field placement in the other day.
It took a catch. It was about 4 overs later, but I know it looked good.
Yeah, he did well there.
But good on you, Judge. Outstanding year. I'll take that as a year any year. So well done. He's got 30 wickets to go for all that. So not a bad year. You'd take that every year. And I think if you asked him, he'd be most proud of his kids.
Well done.
So great stuff, Judge. So we're going to look back on
highlights of the year.
Yeah. So we're going to look back on. We thought this year, before we get into finals, obviously when we win 6 comps, that's going to be our highlight. We thought we'd touch on a few of our top 5 highlights, or top few highlights. How are you going to do it? Can you do one each, or do you want?
Yeah, we'll do number 5.
Countdown each.
Countdown each. Number 5. What do you got?
Cool. I'll go first. I'm going to say number 5 for me was Red Bass Cup 10. To see.
You lost.
We did lose.
I didn't think that'd be a highlight for you. I thought that'd be a low light. You just got absolutely belted.
He did. But the People's Champ, I'm magnanimous like that. Is that a word, magnanimous?
I don't know. No. What does it mean?
I'll look it up later. But to see sort of a 10-year vision sort of come together like that, to be so well received, so well promoted, people so excited for it, these shirts look so good. It was a great day, and to see probably my individual performance here on the day, even though I was standing there with my head looking up most of the time, to see Benny Carter hit 94 and pretty much win the most hyped game in 10 years in about 6 overs.
Yeah.
The game was over when he got out. To see that was my number 5. To see guys flying from interstate and be part of it. Some people that mean a lot to me flying, and people that mean a lot to me that still play. Be around. It was a great day. It was a definitely a great day. What about you, number 5?
Looked apart. My number 5 is double wicket. Thought that was a fantastic day. It was the biggest turnout we've had in 3 seasons. Stick cricket again sponsored, but it was, it was a long day, but it was so much fun, so many laughs. Great to see juniors and seniors come together and just really, really enjoy the day. Definitely my highlight.
Loved it, and to have not just juniors and seniors, but first graders, junior coaches, parents play. It was a great day. Everyone, even though it did drag on a little bit, and we can look at it next year, I don't think in 6 months' time they're going to remember that. Everyone's going to remember the great day it was. And
it was a highlight because we destroyed Kev de Lima, which is very much a highlight, which you said couldn't happen.
To him.
But having said that, my young bloke did get me and you out for Goldens in the semi-final, Adrian, which was not impressive.
Yeah, move on. That's why I didn't make my top 5.
Yeah, but well done to Kim and Callum for winning that day too.
Number 4.
4.
What have you got?
Mate, number 4 is got to be the stuff that we have done in social media this year with Facebook, videos, interviews, all the highlights of matches, watching people get runs, get wickets. Look, I think that's been outstanding. It's been a marvellous job, a great investment for the club. The feedback is outstanding. So all these days, all this footage, we'll have this forever. And it'll always be in the archives. So fantastic job and a fantastic initiative. I to be honest, I don't think there's a cricket club in Australia that does it better.
Not that I've seen.
Yeah.
But to see, I think it hit home for me at the under-10s barbecue, to sit and watch all those 10-year-olds, 9 and 10-year-olds watch themselves win the comp in awe. Was fantastic.
Yeah, they just loved it. They loved it.
That was unreal.
Number 4 for you, mate.
Number 4 for me has been the resurgence, for lack of a better word, of junior players in the senior ranks. It's been quite a few years since we've had such a strong junior presence, playing seniors, coming through, filling in. But it's really been a highlight for me, just how well, not just them playing, but how well they've done. Nick Thornton's been outstanding for second grade. Arian hit 50 on the weekend to win 7th grade again. Aidan, Arian, Harry have been fixtures in the minor premiers in 6th grade.
And a number of those boys you've mentioned there and some others are playing semi-final seniors cricket.
Yeah, they are, yes.
So, fantastic to see juniors wanting to get involved in seniors, testing their mettle.
And thriving.
Thriving. Oh, man.
And taking that back to junior cricket.
Yeah, and getting lots of runs and wickets. So that's great.
And the flip of that as well is to see guys like Kim Daly, Barney, myself getting down to the 15s, 16s, 14s training and being a part of it and being seen and known and passing on some of their wisdom. It's been great. Number 3.
Your 3.
My 3 is the first grade spree, the first grade return to form. See our top grade doing so well. They haven't lost a game since last October, which has been outstanding. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, they've finished 4th. They will be playing Springwood, who they've already towed up this year, this weekend at Duke's. So I hope, fingers crossed, the weather's good and they get on and can do that again and get through and bring home our first ever first grade comp. But to see Benny Carter come of age and hit 400 runs in first grade, to see just how good their bowling unit is now with Kim, Jez Bellotti, Cam, Sajo, Barney, and Danon bowling very well. It's been a highlight for me because I've been to quite a few and they are a very good cricket team.
Yeah.
And finally, after all the years of knocking, they would wipe our proverbial backside on the field at the moment. So, and that's what I want to see, and that's what I want. A strong first grade. It's been great.
Well done, guys. Number 3 for me, highlight is hat-trick from Lockie Jones, under 14s. So, mate, a young fella that's his dad's been with the club for 20 years, but he's came from Emu back to Glenmore Park this year. Fantastic effort. I know he's a kid that puts in a lot of hard work and a lot of effort. So to pick up your first hat-trick, that's definitely a highlight for me, and being able to take a hat-trick, it's not easy to do. So well done, young fella. That's a highlight.
Plenty of good bowlers don't have one.
No, that's right. Plenty of blokes that have a fair few can't get a bowl now, but we won't go into that, mate.
Poor damage. Your number 2?
Number 2, my other...
Yeah,
my number 2.
Oh,
definitely another highlight's the under-10s premiership so far. Our first premiership this year. Chuffed to see those young boys win that competition. My young fella plays in the team, so makes it even more special. So yeah, great work and good to see young kids just enjoying their cricket. They had no idea that they'd won the premiership.
They knew by the end of the day.
Yeah, once the video of that came on, and mum and dad told them.
Yeah.
But no, fantastic effort.
Great bunch of kids, good bunch of parents, good coach. They're gonna.
Yeah, and they've got some good cricketers.
Yeah, definitely. Number 2 for me was the club championship for seniors. We touched on it earlier, so I'll keep it brief. It's a great feather in our cap to be such a strong club, and it's been outstanding. Number 1, I think we've both got the same number 1.
I think we'll have both. I think this is a clear-cut number 1, and it's Violet Shield.
Yeah.
We put up a post the other day to show the success of the event. It was a tragic event that we have turned some good out of. The club really came together and put a lot of time and effort and energy and money to raise $36,000 in such a short period of time of something that was discussed, I think, over a beer, Adrian, that turned into, such an amazing effort. Look, I don't know there's much more you could say about it other than, that was amazing effort, and I
think,
well done to the club.
It's a credit to the community that we've built. all I have to say is, like I said, I'm a life member of the club. I've run premierships, and that's close to my proudest moment, if not my proudest moment by a long way, actually.
Yeah, if you weren't down there on the day and you just drove up and just saw what was going on,
it's
you
unbelievable.
You would be blown away. So, well done on Violet
A nice little footnote to that, just to let everyone know, Kelly's pregnant. So Jason and Kelly are expecting in July. So
fantastic.
So that's great news. Awesome news. So for all those that want to know, that's outstanding. So fingers crossed, all goes well, and they have a wonderful family going forward.
Yeah, they certainly deserve it.
A few other thanks to the people that wrote in on social media. A few people shared their highlights. Mark Wilcox agreed that Violet Shield just said love and support around the club was outstanding.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Mark. Flobbs' what have we got here? William Lowe just loves the show.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you? That is a highlight.
Yeah, exactly right. Flobbs' highlight of the year was when Jason broke the news to his team last week about expecting. He said the reaction was priceless.
I thought Flobbs might have been his blow up at Murph at the.
That was many people's highlight.
At the double wicket, but we'll show that at some stage.
That'll be up. Let's get it on Preso night. And he said his best performance of the year was the return of Deep and Sunny to his team. They said they're both outstanding. And Vince's highlight of the year, I asked him before I left, was the first grade premiership we're about to win. Can't wait.
Oh, okay.
So he's stoked for that. Yeah. So that'll be awesome. So thanks to everyone that got in. Thanks, Prez. He declined to come on the show, but thank you. But I think to sum up this year and what we've looked back on, it's so much has happened that even when we were talking about our highlights, we sort of couldn't get them all in, really. We had to look back and crowbar a few in. But to look at, when the Red Bass Cup any other year might have been the highlight, and to see what we've achieved in 6 months is sort of mind-blowing, because I guess because we're ground zero, we don't see the bigger picture, but it's amazing.
There's bigger and better things to come.
And even more exciting to come, which is exciting. Yeah. Any other news, Beaver?
That's it for me, mates. Good luck to all the teams in the finals on the weekend. Hold your head high, no matter the results. Play with a lot of fun. Play in good spirits. Play hard. Do your best, and whatever the result.
Put you on the spot. Player of the finals.
Me?
Yeah. You? All right. I'm going with Cam Johnson. Player of the finals.
No worries.
There we go. Good luck, guys. See you in a couple of weeks.
No worries, mate.
Beautiful.
'Cause we are the champions of the world.